Hello everybody, welcome back to yet another episode of Newsbytes, and the topics for today are: first off, a big Navi has been spotted in macOS Code. Ryzen 4000 appears to be just around the corner ready for, well, mainstream production, and Intel's Alder Lake has been confirmed to be on socket 1700. All this and more after the intro. As always, timestamps will be in the description down below. Also, because I more than likely forgot to do this in the intro, I have a Discord server now, which means you can go ahead and check out in the link below. You can go ahead and join the Discord server and come join all the great people there. It's a little bit crazy at times, but honestly, it's amazing, and I'm sure you guys will absolutely love to join it. But yeah, back to the news. Right, starting off this week then, hardware leaks. I'm not sure how many of you heard this. It's a generally somewhat reliable source of hardware leaks. It's pretty much in the name. Anyway, they recently got their hands on a macOS 11 Big Sur beta, which normally wouldn't really warrant any news, except in the Sur code itself there has been spotted Navi 31, which, by the nomenclature which has generally been established so far for previous Navi GPUs, assumes that RDNA 3 could actually be somewhat closer than first anticipated. According to rumours from just a couple of months ago, the RDNA 3 GPUs are supposedly meant to be built on the 5nm process at TSMC, which, if I'm not mistaken, would make them the, well, smallest by process node GPUs in the world by that point. Of course, we have no idea just how far along, well, RDNA 2 development is, let alone RDNA 3. Well, we do have a better idea of RDNA 2, but RDNA 3 is definitely much further off, so whilst this has been expected, I think it's unlikely that we're expecting to see these straight around the corner. Especially considering Navi 31, there are also some theories buzzing around that perhaps it'll be another Apple exclusive, much like the Jewel card from last time that was put into the Mac, well, the Mac Pro. Currently, we still have zero real idea on what kind of hardware support we've brought along with RDNA 3, whether it's ray tracing or some other sort of advanced features. We still don't have much information. But yes, Navi 31 has been spotted, and it is more than likely that the next year or two we're likely going to see it, either on the roadmap for real, or even first hand. Right, in a recent report from Eagle's Lab, Ryzen 4000 Vermeer is in B0 stepping. Now, B0 stepping basically means the silicon is essentially almost ready for, well, mass production. Generally speaking, B0 stepping is what the final chips themselves will actually end up with. Which means, if it is true that AMD's CPUs are in fact at B0 stepping for, Ryzen 4000, then it's highly likely that AMD could release the brand new upcoming Ryzen 4000 chips in October to November, because it generally takes about 3 to 4 months from the start of production all the way to the end in order to, go ahead and have enough chips for a full release. Of course, with everything that's going on at the moment, it's looking very much like AMD could just go ahead and lay back and release the chips whenever they feel like is best for them. They're currently very much in the driving seat, managing to be, well, ahead of Intel. And of course, with it being released in Q4, which is a very long 3 months, they're not going to be in any rush whatsoever. They could release these Ryzen 4000 CPUs whenever they feel like it, meaning that Vermeer could be, well, either launched right after Black Friday, right before, could be launched in December for all we know, which I highly doubt. And of course, there's always the usual stuff that people are expecting it to essentially be that the high-end chips will be launched first, and then the following lower-end chips, so like the 4600, well, the 3600 equivalent and all that lot, will be released later on. Also related, the desktop APU Cezanne, as well as the mobile chip Van Gogh, are also both bound to be in AO stepping, which, unlike B0 stepping, isn't quite as finished, but it is definitely a lot closer to finished than normally expected, which means we might also see more chips probably in the first quarter of next year, or even the quarter after. And finally, for the news this week, a recent Intel document has confirmed that Alder Lake processors will be, well, using LGA 1700, just when we thought, oh, who knows, maybe we might just get a third generation on the brand new, what's it, Z490 we're onto with Intel? Yeah, I hate to break it to you folks, you're getting a new socket for 12th gen, which means don't hold on to your boards, because they ain't going to be there forever, especially if you do plan on upgrading again once 12th gen comes out. Now, the LGA 1700 socket is a lot bigger than the current 1200, and an even bigger increase from the older LGA 11.5X socket that has been in use since 2015. So far, the intel that we have is that it may debut, Alder Lake may be set to debut in 2021, with some chips actually being released in 2022, and with some theories that, partly some of the reason why they've got the brand new 1700 standard is that these new chips might support DDR5, as well as, if anybody's taking a real guess, they're probably more than likely also going to be supporting PCIe Gen 4. However though, we are currently unaware of much more than that. The only other thing that may be possible is that the actual reason for these extra pins is the factor of Alder Lake's more than likely going to have some sort of hybrid chip design, much like the 3D chips that were revealed not too long ago, where you've got a couple of high performance chips and generally low power, low performance chips for most day-to-day tasks. Although this is yet to be confirmed what the, full specs on Alder Lake will be, but I'm sure we will see in the nearby future. So, like the video, you like it and dislike it if you dislike it. Check out my new Discord server, yes, because that is now a thing. Yeah, we have a Discord server. I will leave a link in the description. I'll make sure it's the first link. So yeah, go check that out. Join us there. I'm sure you'll love it. Don't forget to check out my Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch page, as well as maybe hit that subscribe button and notification bell for more content from me. And as always, this is the 117th con, signing off. Stay safe, folks. I will catch you all in the next one. Until then, ta-ra.